Imagine this. A machine weighing more than 250 tons. Carrying hundreds of passengers. Traveling at nearly 900 kilometers per hour. Thousands of meters above the Earth. Every second. Thousands of systems are working together perfectly. The engines. The computers. The hydraulics. The pilots. The air traffic controllers, everything has to work. But here's the frightening part. Sometimes, it isn't a massive failure that creates disaster. Sometimes, it starts with something so small. Almost nobody notices it. A single switch. One misunderstood instruction. One incorrect number. One tiny mistake. And suddenly, the entire flight changes forever. People often ask, how can such a sophisticated aircraft ever have an accident? The truth is, modern commercial aviation is incredibly safe. Every aircraft has multiple backup systems. Pilots train for emergencies they may never encounter. Engineers inspect aircraft around the clock. Nothing is left to chance. But aviation depends on something more important than technology. Precision. Every checklist. Every inspection. Every calculation. Every communication. Because when thousands of small tasks are performed correctly, millions of people arrive safely every day. Investigators often describe accidents using something called the Swiss cheese model. Imagine several layers of Swiss cheese. Each slice represents a safety barrier. Pilot training. Maintenance. Aircraft design. Weather planning. Air traffic control. Normally, the holes don't line up. If one mistake slips through, another layer catches it. Then another. And another. But on extremely rare occasions, the holes align. Not because of one catastrophic failure, but because several small problems happen at the same time. A misunderstanding. An overlooked warning. Unexpected weather. A technical issue. Each one might be manageable on its own. Together, they can create a situation no one intended. Surprisingly, many aviation investigations identify the human factor. Not because people are careless, but because humans are human. Fatigue. Stress. Time pressure. Miscommunication. These can affect anyone. That's why aviation places such a strong emphasis on teamwork. Pilots cross-check each other. Engineers verify one another's work. Controllers repeat clearances. Checklists exist for tasks people already know. Not because professionals forget everything, but because professionals know that memory alone isn't enough. Every accident is investigated in extraordinary detail. Investigators don't ask, who can we blame? They ask, how can we stop this from happening again? The lessons learned become new procedures. New training. New designs. New technology. Every improvement makes aviation stronger. That's one reason why commercial flying remains one of the safest ways to travel. The strange thing about aviation is that passengers usually remember the rare accidents, but they never see the millions of flights that land safely. They never see the thousands of professionals working quietly behind the scenes, checking, verifying, cross-checking every single day. Because the biggest victories in aviation are the ones that never become headlines. Every safe flight is built on thousands of tiny decisions made correctly. And every lesson learned makes the next flight even safer. How one tiny mistake can crash a plane.